Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini with the short one. Ah, that's a fine interception. He's looking wide, and that's played in low. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. South Korea have their second corner now. Czech claims comfortably. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Belletti, South Korea finding their passes. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cannavaro. And it's Belletti. And it's Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. He's played it back. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan have taken the lead. He's through, it's one-on-one. Goes for a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Belletti. Platini. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played, well played. Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Lahm. And this is Hullet. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rui Costa just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
South Korea have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Deftly away. Vieira. Great vision. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. And he's there to belt it away. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Tries to play it through. Lahm cuts out the pass. Produces a cross. Bullet. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. And here's Shevchenko. Platini. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. And it's Thuram. Picks out, brilliant, shoots! You've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance, surely! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vieira. Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Shevchenko. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Big chance! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just eases him off the ball. Platini.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 22, Ibrahimovic. Numero 7, numero 21.
They've played it short.
Lasciano in campo per
And he's heaved it away.
17, il numero
And here's
9,
Hullet.
il numero 19.
And this is Shevchenko.
Il numero 14.
Ferdinand. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good read, needed to be. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 18. Scholes. Attenzione, un cambio.
Rivaldo. Played into space. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted. Lahm. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rivaldo. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rivaldo gets into a good position. It's Rivaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Floated through, and this is Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Belletti. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
We are into stoppage time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Elects to... Oh, smashing! Oh, he's hit the bar! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That's a little off target. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Inter e Lazio.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
A fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Rodri. Now it's Cruyff. Hullet. Scholes. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Passing nice and neat. And it's made its way to him. Chance! They scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Oh, terrible pass. Picked out brilliantly. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross from bullish header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lahm. Aims beyond the defence. And that's been drilled. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Scholes. Oh, good read. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Costa Curta. And it's Rodri. Howson. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passes short and sharp. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's certainly... Real chance! Danger averted for now. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
In towards the back stick. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Messi! there, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awful. Chance for a shot! And that's gone route one. It scores! Oh, it's come off the upright. Very nicely done. Oh, important interception. Now it's Messi. Lazio have got it. Cruyff! It's a loose ball. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Gullit. Here's Scholes. Now it's Cruyff. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back on the way. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Seedorf. Gullit. Oh, lovely feeding his son. Gullit! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gullit. And it's Lahm. And it's Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri. Costa Curta.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Ibrahimovic. And here's Gullit. Gullit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lasciano il campo per Il numero 11.
He gets big. He's got a goal. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Cruyff. And here's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Cruyff! Messi. Now it's Drogba. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end? And the finish! Oh, taken with style. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Lazio playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Now he's off and running. And it's Gullit. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Drogba. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Good reason for optimism here. Well, there's the clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's on it. Can he shot a goal? Now, who's going to be first to this? Costacurta goes back to front. Bergkamp. Inter Milan finding their passes. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Costacurta. Messi. Gullit. Oh, well measured. Lovely. Now that takes a shot. No mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he shoots! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Gullit. Crosses it in here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Cruyff. Messi.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Costacurta.
recupero.
5 minutes to add. To Messi. Tries to play it through. Bergkamp. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Gullit. Saliba gets a foot in here. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's at the end. Inter Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Inter.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieira gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic gets a good foot in there. And this is Ronaldo. This looks promising. Maicon's cross. He's there and gets it away. Rummenigge. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Here's Vieira. And it's Gullit. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Well, neither team has yet...
He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall! And he's there to belt it away. Gives it back. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maicon. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Caught offside that time. Vieira. And it's Gullit. And it's Lahm. Ball played for Nesta. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead. And there's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Goes for a shot! And the pass is intercepted. 30 minutes gone. Roberto Carlos. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's hit the post! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Collier. And this is... takes a shot! Vieira. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Van Dijk. Vieira. Cruyff. Koller. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps,
Hello,
after
attendees.
half-time.
This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Ferdinand. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Gullit. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Cross in. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. No way through. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And it's hoisted clear. No foul, says the referee. Oh, that's a bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. No way through. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Van Dijk. Collar chasing after it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Vieira. Shot could be on. And he was alert to it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maicon's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ferdinand. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 16, Rodri. Number 10, Jan Koller.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now who's going to be first to this?
Number 22,
And it's Vieira.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field,
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the return pass. Messi. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Header! Oh, crossbar! Sticks it away! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Lahm duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Messi. To Lahm. Vieira. Lahm delivers.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Bergomi. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and he's unquenchable.
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pull it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pull it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this is a good shapes to shoot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Oh, what a mistake! And it's Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. And it's Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. Ibrahimovic. And that has been cleared. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Vieira. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Swings in across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a
Big header! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many, and always...
Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on, and he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ferdinand gets it away. Looking for options. Shoots! Goal! And it's Seedorf. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Lahm. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through, delivered in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Italy looking to pass their way through. Driving forward. There's the delivery. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Danger averted for now. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Czech sends that a long way. Vieira. Messi. Lahm with a definite foul there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Very nicely done. And he lines up a cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Araujo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Ah, such a clever touch. Cruyff. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Lahm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, nice touch. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Check is there to clear. Lahm. Can he get it through? And it's Vieira. Pullet. Gives it back. It's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Chooses to go back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How to attack on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Inter Milan are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. pull it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the... Rummenigge! That was mighty close. Cruyff. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. He's found the way through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, sweet feet. Vitinha. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Distributed tidily. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, can he get onto this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 6.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Numero 14.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Numero 9. Il numero 19.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Il numero 18.
Kubo. He is just caressing the ball.
Cambio di giocatori.
Hangs one in. Maldini tries to clear. And here's Kubo. He's shifting through the gears here. He rises! Oh, off the bar! And he's there to belt it away.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could move up a gear here. Inter Milan finding their passes. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Haaland. Caught offside that time. The pass has gone astray. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodrigo gets a good foot in there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He came in hard, very hard. He shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maldini gets it clear. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Time and again they are repelled. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's in on goal! Drilled in low. And it's been given up. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Ferdinand. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.